Hello friends, this is Raman from tradingwithvenus.com. Today in this video, I wanted to walk you through one of the trades that we took in the trade room this morning, just looking at what were the factors that came together to make that a good trade and how we identified that trade and how did that play out. And also I have a couple of trade ideas that we will see play out. Hopefully we'll see them play out over the next couple of days. So wanted to share those with you as well. So before we get started, just a quick disclaimer, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not an investment advisor, so if you have questions about your individual investing needs, I suggest you talk to your investment advisor. So let's get into the charts here. So this was the Euro US dollar chart trade that we had taken. So looking at the daily candle here, this is what I was looking at. So we had a daily level here. This one, the 1050 level, was a very strong level on the daily chart. It had been hit several times before, and price wasn't able to hold above that last time it was there. And this time the price came and tested that level, and this is where we took the trade. So let's go into the 5-minute chart to look at the exact place that the trade set up here. We have this is the level, this 1050 1.1055 is the area where I had marked my level. This was a daily level coming from daily chart, so very strong level. And then we also had orders, sell orders placed around this level. So we found out that there were sell orders placed in this level, which brought the confluence together to make this a good trade. And then we also had this, I use pivot points. If you have listened to any of my other videos, I use pivot points to take trades. And this was actually the resistance R1 level here, where first we saw a rejection here. We got into the trade right after this one. So it was an R1 level, very strong level. And then we also had a pin. So this was a stop run. So those were the few factors that came together for us to take this trade. We entered into this trade right after this pin close, looking for a move down. And at what point it looked like price was pushing up. However, we saw a reversal right away. So this trade could have been taken either here, or this here was a really nice place to take this trade. Bit of a pullback here. You could have entered this trade here as well, but we were already into the trade, and our stop loss was over here at that point. And we were looking for basically the trade, the move back into pivot point. So this is the daily pivot. As you can see, the price moved right into the daily pivot right here. So from our entry to exit here, the price was about 50 pips. So this was a nice trade, $500 trade, or a 50 pip trade, very nice trade. So the trade setup that I want to share with you today, or an idea that I wanted to share with you, I am already in this trade. So currently I'm in a sell trade here. If you see, I was looking for the price to go down. So this is what I am looking at currently. So as you see on the daily chart, we have a very strong pin bar close. So this, if you know what chart patterns, this is a strong rejection pattern, especially on a daily candle. If you see this set up on a daily chart, we're basically looking for a sell at this point. So I am already in this trade. I re-entered the trade. The first intraday trade was done. So now this is a bit of a longer term trade. And for this, I'm looking at the target here. The target is 108.80 level. So if you see this red dotted line, that is my profit target here, and my stop loss is just above this 1050 level. It's actually at 1077 level. So that's my stop loss, and I am looking for a longer term trade here, or a larger move here. So this is my take profit. So basically looking for about 70 pip stop loss and 130 pip approximately take profit. So 2 to 1. This is a risk to reward trade. And another one that I am currently looking at, I'm in it, but I think it could pull up though. Actually, in London, we may see this pull up a bit. This is pound US dollar. Again, we had on the daily chart, we had a really nice railroad reversal. So this was the support resistance level that I'm looking at, 42.80. And as we can see, price dropped from there. So now we have a nice reversal candle, red candle. All of last week we've seen buying come into this market, and now this is the first time we actually seen a reversal on a daily chart after all these days. And now I'm looking for this market to go down, and the level that I'm looking at is this, my red dotted line is my take profit level here, and the number for that is 1.4040. So that's the level I'm looking for my take profit, and my stop loss in here. This is of course trading from a daily chart, so looking at a bit of a larger stop loss, 43.22. On an intraday, for an intraday trade, I like to keep my stop loss small, but in this one here, it's about 100 pips for our stop loss, and we're looking at a target of about 165 pip. So just above 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. So again, this is a nice, or 1.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So this is on a larger time frame. If we see, what I'm looking for actually potentially is a pullback into this pivot point tomorrow in the London session. If we get a pullback in here, this may be a good opportunity to sell, or we may see a pullback right into this level here, 42.50-ish area. If you get a pullback there, this would be a good selling opportunity as well. So right now I have a bit of a profit in the trade. However, I'm looking for this, I'm looking at this as a long-term trade. So if this level holds, this is a daily high, we may get a push back into either R1 here, 42.60, or potentially into 42.450 area. If we see this price level hold, I'm going to add to my position, or it may just go into the pivot. Right now the trade is moving, and I'm just going to let it run and see how it goes. But from your daily chart perspective, if you see any kind of a pullback, and I'm looking for to sell on that pullback to take this trade back into this level. We're looking for price to come down tomorrow. So that's a couple of trade ideas. Again, they're for educational purposes only. You can try some demo trades on in your platform and see how they play out, so you can keep an eye on them. Again, if you have any questions for me or for more information, please visit tradingwithvenus.com. Good luck with your trading.